What's going on, guys? EirronJ and welcome back to another episode of our Hull City career mode. So we currently have the January transfer window. It is deadline day. We're at the end of January and we're looking pretty good, to be honest. Our team is as follows. I say we're looking pretty good. I've just remembered we have lost Rodrigo for the season, so he's gonna have to come out and we're gonna have to put somebody else in, maybe Connolly. See how he gets on. Maybe even try Boufal. See how he gets on as well. But for now, we'll start Connolly. But enough of that. We'll worry about the team in just a little bit. First of all, we are going to quickly sim our way through the deadline day. Shouldn't be too much business on our side. We might get rid of a couple of players. Loan a couple of people out as well, possibly. But in terms of bringing anyone into the club, I can't really see us bringing anyone in at this stage. We've got a pretty solid squad. We've got a decent amount of reserves. Matty Jacob is being looked at for 370. I'll take that all day long. Nice little bit of business if we can get him across the line. Nice little 350k in the club's pocket. And yeah, it should be fairly straightforward. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, we're not bringing anyone in. There aren't going to be too many people leaving the club either, I would not imagine. Maybe a couple of, like... Okay, apparently Jacob's not leaving. Another one, Sean McLaughlin. We're going to reject this offer, actually, because knowing the way it's going at the minute, we might have a couple more injuries, so we definitely need to have some good options in backup, just in case the unfortunate does happen once again. And yeah, it was only the other episode I was saying about us like having, you know, no injuries, and we've been pretty lucky at that point. And then we go and lose our probably the injury that was the worst to lose, I'd say, just because Rodrigo's been absolutely class since we signed him. A brilliant replacement for Rodrigo, not Rodrigo, for Oscar, should I say? So yeah, it's pretty much a no-brainer bringing him into the team, and unfortunately he's just picked up a massive injury, which is not ideal. So we will now advance to our next game, which is of course against Cardiff. Here's our chance to see what this club has got, or see what the team's got, without our main man up front. We have a pretty tired looking Philogene. You know what I might do, just because I don't really want Philogene getting injured as well. Boufal can start for us. Everyone else looking okay. And then we'll get into this match. Bring Philogene on if we need him. Couple more options. I probably should have put Sayed Manesh on the bench, but it's fine. We've got plenty of other players we can bring on. And what we need to be doing here is showing that we can win games without Rodrigo, because without him and Philogene, we would be in a pretty dire situation, I'd say. They've at some times won the game for us in a couple of these games. So has Traore, to be fair. Labrovic as well, the keeper, has saved us countless times. He's been an absolute rock in defence this season for us so far. We've been pretty leaky, but he has made some decent saves in those games where we have conceded. So if it wasn't for him, I think we probably would have conceded a lot more. We might be looking at about mid-table if it wasn't for him. Come on, a chance maybe. Gutierrez on the outside of the box. It's a good save from the keeper. Can we do anything from this corner? We've been slowly getting better at the corners. That was not a perfect example of it. Rodriguez, it's another great save from the keeper just before half-time. Oh, can we get anything from this corner? Be a beautiful way to finish the half. It's gone straight to the opposition. I'm not sure what Greaves was thinking there. Come on, one last chance. Connolly. Oh my god, what a finish. The time is showing almost 4 minutes. of added time. And luckily, the man who has come on to replace our injured informed striker has done the business just before half-time. That will be, I'm pretty sure, half-time after this kick. And luckily, we've gone in at the break 1-0 up. It's been a pretty dicey one so far. Looking at who we've got to bring on. Is there anyone really we can bring on that we're not going to start next game? Philigine's going to have to start next game. Traore probably will as well. Bakari probably will. Tufan, Coyle, Slater. All of these guys are probably going to have to start next game just because they're sort of overlapping quite a bit now. The other risk we've got is the longer we keep these players on in this game, we're at more risk of an injury occurring. So what do? I think we hold on, just see how we get on. To be fair, Cardiff haven't really tested us too much in this game. They've been through a couple of times, but not really been able to get anything crazy off. As I say that's the first real shot, the first real test we've had to face. So if it carries on like the first half, we should be okay. Should be able to snatch. Ooh, that is a great save from Labrovic. And as I said at the start of this game, he has saved us numerous times this season. Come on, can we get the ball to Rodriguez? Oh, it's another. We could have scored 3 or 4 today. That keeper has been immense for Cardiff. There we go. We have somehow managed to win that game. We didn't deserve it, I don't think. We'll have a quick look at the match facts and stats and that kind of thing. Match facts. I mean, to be fair, we completely outplayed them, to be honest. But in terms of like shots, I think we were pretty poor. The fact Aaron Connolly's got an 8.3 is pretty crazy because I don't think anyone, apart from maybe Greaves and Labrovic, played particularly well that game. Leicester absolutely hammered Sheffield, Leeds, hammered Plymouth as well. So let's have a look at the team then. We'll have to rotate some things. Pre-match report. And we won't do a press conference this time out because who cares? Oh yeah, there's some tired legs here, so we're gonna have to rotate the team out slightly. We'll bring on Syed Manesh. He can go in at the start. We'll get rid of Boufal because he's absolutely knackered. Tufan can come in. Slater can come in. Vinagre is absolutely knackered, so we'll take him off as well. I think that should do. You know what we will do? We'll also put Drew on the bench for Vinagre. Do we bring Traore in? No, we'll bring him on as a sub. Traore can definitely come on for Alvarado at some point. Just how the team's looking. Pretty decent. We've got some big hitters. The only main issue I can see is us having Syed Manesh up top just because he's not played hardly any games this season. He's played a couple. So his match fitness or his match sharpness just isn't there. His fitness is there, but his sharpness isn't. So we could be struggling, but we have got Philogene who hopefully can put a bit of work in for us. This guy is an absolute monster. You can see him dribbling already, and he's done a little bit too much there, but it's okay. Oh my god, we're about to. Oh, we have as well. Okay, I'll take back what I said. That was absolutely dreadful from Philogene. We were instantly down against Coventry. Syed Manesh might have a chance, and he's absolutely fluffed it. What is that for a shot? If you're not confident, just pass it across the box. Oh, we've taken it. Oh, what are we doing? Our players have just taken each other out, and we've conceded once again. This is starting to look like it could be a Norwich all over again. Oh, well, there we go, fair enough. What are you doing, Tufan? You're passing it around so you can get the ball in the middle and absolutely rocket in one. We've closed that gap a little bit. We do need to get a couple more goals. Good goal from Tufan though. He's been pretty important for us this season, to be fair. He's come on at various times. All the midfielders have, to be honest. As I say, that's Slater with a nice little interception to steal the ball away. But yeah, all three of them, to be fair. Traore, Tufan, and not Connolly, Slater have all been pretty good for us. As we do get a corner, can we get anything from this? It's not the greatest ball into the box. And Christie finds Bakari. Cuts inside. He can. One more. No. We needed to get that one to Said-Manesh. And we have got it to Said-Manesh. And he does manage to tie the game up. It's 2-2 in the 62nd minute. Great bit of play from the boys. Starting to settle in a little bit now. And our third choice striker does, although he's been pretty poor, he does manage to score a goal, which we will happily take. That's got to do wonders for his confidence. That is a terrible clearance. Oh, we've given a corner away in the 80th minute. Just got to defend this. Oh, Traore could be away. Run, Traore. Found Bakari. Thought it was Philogene for a second. It is Bakari. Bakari's through. And this should be 3-2. It's a beautiful save, one-on-one. Oh, and we've given away a golden opportunity there to win the game. And we do make the corner a little bit competitive, but nothing too crazy. And if we go ahead and lose this game now, we've only got ourselves to blame, because Bakari has to be finishing that ball. Surely that's it. Okay. So, 6 minutes of added time played. We do manage to steal a draw. We did not deserve anything from that game. Leicester drew as well. So did Norwich. To be fair, considering it was 2-0 down, I will take that result all day long. Shut up, Alvarado. I'm sick of players crying after not playing for like one game. It's like, it's one fixture. Does it mean that much that you've missed one game? I don't think it does. But we do now take on Ipswich, who are doing okay, I think. Don't think they're doing too bad. The team is as follows. Let me get rid of that. Philogene is going to play this game as well. Connolly's up front once again. Alvarado's there as well. The usual suspects in the midfield and defence. The main boys. And yeah. If this game's anything like the other two, probably going to struggle. We've won one, we've drawn one. If the FIFA gods are here, we will end up losing this one. That's usually the way it goes, win, loss and a draw. Be nice if one of these players did sort of just find some form. And as I say that, Aaron Connolly gets his second goal in 2 games. So this could be a blessing in disguise, really. We're out with the older, more experienced Rodrigo, the man we brought in to help us get up into the Premier League. He's gone out injured. It could be Connolly's time to shine. Don't want to jinx it, but so far we've looked pretty good defensively. We've stomped out a lot of the danger, and why do I even speak? Like, we actually was defending really well until I said that. And then we go and instantly contribute. Do you know what? I'm never going to say we're defending well until the end of the game. I'll give the praises to the defence as soon as the matches end, because the amount of times in this series I jinx myself, it's ridiculous. I say that we need a new striker to come and do something. Aaron Connolly goes and scores. I say that we defend well, and then we go and concede pretty much as I'm saying it, which is mental. We could really do, let's see if this works, we could really do with someone on the team scoring. I can't see it, to be honest. I can't really see us getting another goal before half-time especially. Just doesn't seem likely. Especially not Gutierrez. Okay, it didn't wear that time, but that is way too much space to be giving the player, and of course he's scored. Well, I've cursed myself by saying we've defended well this game. And it's definitely come back to bite me. Why is it always the same player as well that scores against us? It's not like we let multiple people score loads of goals. It's like it's always one player just completely destroying us up top. Boufal with a beautiful little strike. Great finish. Gets us straight back in the game in the 70th minute. In this second half especially, look at what is that? Absolutely dreadful in defence, and we've just given we've just given it to them again. Like, what is this defence? At least it wasn't a hat-trick. I don't know what it is, they just start to look a little bit tired. Finish that. Boufal has saved us this game. Maybe it's because I've said that I want to get rid of him. And I've said that he doesn't really fit into the team, don't really play too well for us. That's why he's all of a sudden now been an absolute monster. Nice 10 from Alvarado, and it's a good save from the keeps. It is a beautiful save from the keeper. As we approach full time. So, pretty poor defensive display from us after I hugely jinxed it, a 1-0 up, and we go ahead and throw that one away. Pretty even game, to be fair. We passes exactly the same pretty much. Pass attempted almost the same. So yeah, we will advance to this Preston fixture. We're not going to play it, of course, because we have played our 3 games. Looking at the table then, and it's still close. We could still be 7 points clear, because it looks like everyone else has also dropped points. If we go to the previous fixture, where's Leicester? No, Leicester won. Leeds drew. So Leeds have also drawn when we've drawn. We've got a game in hand, which would put us, 7 points clear, if we do manage to pick up that result. And yeah, it's been a tough day at the office. It has really been a tough day at the office for us. If we go to the office quickly, look at the calendar. Look at that. A 1-0 win, which it could have gone either way again. The draw, same thing. We had the chance to win it, but we also could have lost that one against Coventry. And then Ipswich, we were just ridiculously poor in that second half. We probably didn't even deserve a point, to be honest. But fortunately for us, the results around us have also worked out as well. So we still maintain our lead. And that's all we can really hope for at this stage. I think the games are going to come thick and fast. And there is some big ones. Watford, Leicester. Who else have we got? We've got Southampton, Norwich, Millwall, Leeds. They're going to be some tough fixtures for us. So we need to be trying to grab as many points as we possibly can before those fixtures come up. We have got Preston and Stoke next, and then we've got a game against MK Dons in the FA Cup, where we should be able to field like a slightly weaker team. But yeah, that's pretty much where we are for now. We are going to end things here. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please like, subscribe. I will catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful day as always, and peace.